We've got a good old-fashioned SRAM Downhill Southeast showdown on our hands. Our top two finishers and elite men will battle it out clip by clip on DeSauce downhill track at the TTC. In our tale of the tape, in one corner, Neko Mulally, 30 years old with 13 seasons of elite downhill racing experience. And our challenger, young Grice, he's 19, just 2 weeks shy of being 20 in his second year elite. Riders will enter each shot at the same time, allowing us to see exactly where time was won and lost. Both riders out of the gate, nice and powerful pedal strokes. Neko might have entered that left-hander just a little bit ahead of Grice, but it's going to be tight all the way down as these riders make a technical traverse here on some true single-track trail to the Cumberland Cliff section. You can see right here, it takes precise riding. Both these guys are going to double over those rocks and just nail this left-hand corner. No line choice right there. You've just got to be on point, and both of these riders certainly are. Split one, Grice is up by just 300ths, and just such a cool section of track right here. And Grice going to set up really wide right there in the leaves and smooth through that left-hander where Neko's back in, losing a little bit of speed as he had to kind of square that up. Such a key section right here. Grice goes straight into these S-berms with a great rhythm. Gonna pull maybe a quarter second on that section. Oh, but Neko clawing back here. Great speed over the road gap, and he's gonna pull most of that right back on Grice. So our final clip, pretty technical right-hander right there that both of those riders managed to nail, and down to the line, maybe a half wheel to Grice right there. And super tight racing to the finish. Chris takes the win by just .33, his first win here at Downhill Southeast, and I know Mulally will come back swinging at the next round to try and knock young Grice back a peg as we go back up top to take a look at a pretty key section. So at first glance, maybe not too much, but there's so many little micro compressions, rocks to potentially pump off of as Grice gets a great drive down into the compression through the berm. And again, you see him unweight and wait again to pump as his exit. Neko looking good, a little less dynamic on the bike. Didn't see a big pump from Neko into that berm, and you see he's on the pedals quickly trying to generate momentum. And we'll take a look at him side by side. Grice will unweight and then really weight the bike through his legs into the right-hander, straight back on the pedals. I'd say that's a couple hundreds for Grice right there, and there he is. Snap, crackle, pop. Grice Krispies on top. As the footage shows, DeSauce is so good at the Trials Training Center, and Grice was too good on this day to be denied his first SRAM Downhill Southeast win.